Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope y'all are having a great day. Like always, I miss y'all and I wish I could see y'all soon, but I wanted to come talk to you today and read you a story. I've got our Spark Story Bible again. And this Sunday coming up, in case y'all didn't know or aren't prepared, is Father's Day. So you've still got a few days left to get everything ready for that special person that you want to celebrate this weekend. And I wanted to read you a story that I think is kind of a little bit of a good story for Father's Day, and I want to see what you think about it. This story is called The Prodigal Son. It says, Jesus spent time with all sorts of people, even people who had done bad things, and this made some people mad. Why is Jesus always around people who do bad things? They grumbled. Jesus heard them, so he told them a story. A man had 2 sons. A younger son, who was a bit wild and crazy, came to his father and said, "Dad, I want to get away from here. I want my money." This made the father sad, but he split his money and gave his son the part that was his, and the younger son packed his bag and headed out away from home. The son traveled to a faraway country and spent all his money on fancy parties and food. Soon he had no more money and no place to stay. Lucky for him, he found a man who let him sleep in the barn if the son fed the pigs. "What am I thinking?" he said to himself as he fed the pigs. "The men who work for my father have more than enough to eat, and here I am starving to death. I'll go home and say to my father, 'Dad, I made a big mistake. I'm not good enough to be your son. And would you let me work for you?'" So he went home. While he was still far away from his house, his father saw him. His father ran and threw his arms around him, and he put a ring on his son's finger and shoes on his feet, and he ordered a party to be thrown for him. The older son saw his father's servants preparing the party and said, "What's going on?" "Your brother is home," said the servant, "and your father is having a party." This made the older brother angry. He said, "I've always done what's right. I've worked hard for you, but you never gave me a party. Now my brother came home after he wasted your money, and you're throwing him a big party. My son, you have always been with me, but your brother left, and now he has come back." Then the people understood. Jesus spent time with those people because even though they had done bad things, they decided to change their lives and live like God wanted. And this made Jesus so happy. So a lot of times that story, we talk about the son who messed up and came back and how great it was that the father forgave him. But I think a part of that story that we have to kind of think about too is the father in the story. He was really kind and forgiving, and he was a good example of how we should be, and he was a good father. And God is that way for us. God forgives us, and he's always happy when we do the right thing, and he's always happy when we love him and do what he asked. So remember that this weekend while you're celebrating Father's Day and you're celebrating dads and you're celebrating how great your dad and your granddad and everyone in your family are that love you and take care of you. And also remember that God loves you that much, and God is your father, and he wants you to be happy, and he loves you even more. So I hope y'all have a great rest of the day, and I hope you have a great weekend celebrating this weekend. I hope I get to see you soon. Bye.